Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you how I achieved this gradient here in Photoshop. I made a screenshot of this and posted online, and a lot of people signaled their interest to learn how I was able to achieve this. I'm not going to show you how I did the design. I'm just going to show you how I was able to do this gradient. So let me remove this distracting stuff. Let me remove this text, and as you can see this is the gradient here. So this is the gradient you have right here. So in this video I will show you how I was able to achieve this gradient step by step in Photoshop. And if you're using a software like Affinity Designer, I have not yet checked out how to do it. So yeah, let me start by creating a new file. So yeah, um by default my document is 1080 by 1440. That's Instagram ratio. Doesn't matter, you can use anything, right? This is just for demonstration. So starting off, we have a white background right here, and what is going to happen is I'll just go ahead here to my rectangle, and draw I'm going to create a new rectangle like this, right? So after creating this rectangle, I'm going to give it this color, and I want this color to be actually darker than this. Yeah, so something like this. I want a color like this. I'll just go ahead and lock it so that I don't accidentally move it around. So we have something like this. The next thing to do is to go ahead and I'm going to draw an ellipse shape here. It doesn't have to be perfect, right? In fact, we want it to be like this, and the color I'll give it is going to be yellow. And like I said, you can use any color for this. It doesn't have to be the same color I'm using. And I'm just going to bring it around here. Let me say here is fine. And so yeah, we have something like this. So the first thing to do is to go over to your layer panel here and go over to FX, right? And go to gradient overlay, and you're going to see that once my own opens up, you can start seeing some effect already, right? That's because I already have some gradient overlay, but no worries. So as you can see here, we have different settings right here. So what is going to happen is I'm going to click on this gradient. You can leave every other thing the way it is. I'm just going to click on this gradient right here, and what is going to happen is I'll change these colors, right? I want to change these colors to my own colors, so I'm just going to enter my color code. You can enter yours. These are my own brand colors, so it doesn't have to be like yours. All right, okay, sorry for that. I want this side to be yellow. Okay, yes, I think that's okay. And this one is going to be red. Yeah, something like this. And these ones in the middle, I don't think I want them. I'm just going to delete these ones in the middle. I don't want them. So we want something like this, right? This is what I actually want. I want something like this, and I'll click OK, and I'll go down to outer glow, right? Outer glow here. And as you can see, my color here is red. You can choose any color for yours. And the gradient here, I have red on the left side and the right side is transparent. So you can just do the same thing. No need for So after doing two of those things, just click OK, right? And the next thing we are going to do is to go over to the filter option, as you can see that, and go to blur gallery and then choose field blur. So we need to convert this to a smart object or rasterize it. So I'm just going to choose smart object, and now we have this, right? We are currently in the blur 2 area. So I'm just going to, so what is going to happen here right now, as you can see, the window has been activated. I'm just going to drag this stuff here. I'm going to drag this one here at the bottom, and I don't want any blur here, so I'm going to take the blur to 0, and I'll bring my mouse at the top here, and I'm going to left click, and you're going to see we have another point over there, and I'll click here. Yeah, so we have another blur activated here. So I'm just going to take this like this. I'm going to bump it up until the circle is closed, something like this, and I'm just going to leave it. As you can see, we already have that effect, right? And I'm going to click OK above here. So just wait for the blur to take effect, and boom, this is what we have. Amazing, right? So I'm going to lock that. The last step is to go over again to your ellipse tool, and we are going to draw the last ellipse. So let me zoom out of my canvas like this. I'm going to draw a big ellipse like this. I want it to be very big for a reason, and the color is going to be red this time. Yeah, that's my own red, but as you can see, the red is different from the red on the background. It's actually light, and I want it to be that way. So I'm just going to place it around here. As you can see, the guides are even actually there, so something like this. And I'll go again to filters, right? And this time I'll go to blur, and I'm going to choose Gaussian blur. I'll convert that to smart object. You can convert yours to smart object before using this step. As you can see, I took my own radius. The blur radius is at 100. I don't know, depending on what you want, you can do lesser or even above, but 100 is okay for my own. And I'm going to click OK. Now what is going to happen is I'm going to take this first layer and drag it below the first one, which we did, and this is the final effect. So yeah, this is how I was able to achieve this beautiful gradient in Photoshop. And please, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up, share, and tag others that you think this might be helpful to them. All right, see you guys next time, and don't forget to follow.